romance. I love romance. Romance I always liked. Okay, so romance I always liked that. They make me laugh, they make me smile, and they make me kiki and ha ha, and I'm like, oh my god. It's stuff like that. That's how romance are for me, basically. But they wanted me. They wanted me. They wanted me. What sound is that? I don't even know. They wanted me to read this thriller with them. Sometimes I Lie by Feeney, so I'm gonna read what's on the front for you guys. It says, I'm in a coma. I'm in a coma. My husband doesn't love me anymore. Sometimes. In the book, my name is Amber Reynolds. There are 3 things about me. There are 3 things you should know about me. I'm in a coma. My husband doesn't love me anymore. Sometimes I lie. So this book started with this lady. She was in the hospital. She was in a coma. Her name is Amber Reynolds. She's married to Reynolds. So yeah, her husband's name is Paul. And as we are in the hospital with her, it's crazy because we are in the hospital with her, but we are also reading about the past. So the book is like we're reading now, then, that is 2016, and before 1992. Yeah, now, then, before, now, then is 2016, and before 1991, 1992, basically. 1992. So in 1992, she was a child, and she has a sister named Claire. Claire is our sister. Claire is also married to another guy named David, and it's quite crazy because Claire is, well, she's crazy. She's something else. So we start to figure out how Amber got in the hospital in the first place, how she's in a coma. Then along the line we go to our work. There's another lady named Madeline, and she's trying to, because Madeline wants to get her fired. She's like, okay, no, I ain't gonna get fired. I'm gonna get you fired. And so when she was at work, that is Amber, when she was at work, she was dealing with and messing with Madeline, but codedly. So Madeline did not notice, and then she has a friend named Joe, and Joe is quite someone else. Like, the description of Joe is different. So apparently we start to see that a second longer, I'm enjoying the self-medicated delusion that permits me to imagine that I could be anyone, I could be anywhere, I could be loved, 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 loved. I sense the light behind my eyelids, and my attention is drawn to the platinum band on my finger. That is a ring. isn't all it's cracked up to be. People expect too much from you. It's far better to blend in with the crowd that way. When you do shine, people notice, and that's true. That's basically true. When it's no longer your own, you crave it, you salivate, and you hunger for it. You realize you'd do anything to have it back. Until it is yours, you steal stolen seconds and couple up misused minutes, sticking them all together to make a delicate chain of borrowed time. Hoping it will stretch, hoping it will be long enough to reach the next page, if there is a next page. That is crazy too. Then there's this part. Stars cannot shine without darkness, whispers the little girl. Then there's another blood. It's just a memory of another time and place. Memories can't hurt anyone unless they are shared. And that's true. I tapped quite a lot of places. I think I'm better than them. I just don't like looking at my own reflection. She was talking about the fact that the reason why she keeps to herself is because when she looks at other people, she sees their flaws, and when she sees their flaws, she starts to back out. But the fact is, the reason why she starts to back out is because she's seen a reflection of herself. So basically, she has a lot of flaws too. Yep. And then there's another part I tapped. It said people talk about time passing, but here in this room, time doesn't pass at all. It crawls and lingers and smears the walls of your mind with mug-stained memories, so you can't see what's in front or behind you. It eats away at those who get washed up on its shore, and I need to swim away now. I need to catch up with myself down the stream. Photographs like that capture the way we hold ourselves up when life tries to drag us down. And there's this part that says, we are all just ghosts of the people we hoped that we were, and counterfeit replicas of the people we wanted to be. Some are easier to feel. Okay, this one says there are different kinds of love. One word could never accurately describe them all. Some are easier to feel than others. Some are more dangerous. People say there's nothing like a mother's love. Take that away and you'll find that there's nothing like a daughter's hate. That's another one. Oh my god, I tapped it loud. I didn't even notice. Fear of the unknown is always greater than fear of the familiar. And I think that's true because we are scared of what we don't know is gonna happen. We are scared to try new things because we feel like we might fail, or we look at the negatives. We don't want to do it, but basically we know that okay, if we stay where we are, then this is what is gonna happen. We know what is gonna happen, but to move forward, we are scared, and that's why I love that part. And then this place. Said the chicken was overcooked and the potatoes were lumpy, but just to be able to chew and swallow and taste again made every mouthful exquisite, because it means that I am alive, basically, because she was in a coma, and when she was now back 5-star. Actually, it's a 5-star read for me. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.